going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat if y'all are in the building and y'all can hear me clearly. Drop y'all ones in the chat, please. Okay. I see you guys can hear me. Let me get a few more ones. Y'all. Shout out to everyone in the building. Let me get a few more ones. Then we're going to get right into the show. We're going to get right into today's show. We get like two more ones. We get two more ones, y'all. Shout out to everyone in the building, by the way. Can I get two more ones before we get into it? I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm y'all host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. Hit that like button and share today's show. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to all the visionaries that's in the chat. I'm going to shout you guys out in a second. But do me a favor and make sure y'all hit that like button and share today's show. Hit that like button and share today's show. Also, after today's show, make sure y'all check out the pre-record. I have a premiere that will be premiering right after today's show. So make sure after today's show, y'all stick around. Make sure y'all have y'all notification bells on. I will be having another pre-record premiere. If y'all missed earlier where I spoke on Carly Russell, the Carly Russell update and what's been going on with her, make sure y'all check that out after today's show as well. Here it is right here. Modern day black women are just horny and broken. So make sure y'all check that out after today's show. So let's see who's in the building. Let's get to it. Because I won't be long with y'all today, but we're going to get to it, man. Shout out to Intellectual Novice. Salute, my brother. Salute. Shout out to Old Dog. What up, Old Dog? Salute, man. Salute. I appreciate your support. Shout out to Old Dog. Shout out to Hoodies Up, man. Hey, Raining Woman, how you doing? Shout out to Raining Woman. Peace to you. Shout out to FTC Vice. What up, FTC Vice? Peace. Salute. Appreciate that, Raining Woman. Appreciate that. Shout out to my man Akuma. What up, Akuma? Salute. Yachty had a decent verse, but he still got that gun talk. Yeah, you know how it is, bro. it's the generation, man. You know. Shout out to my man Bob. What up, Bob? How you doing, my brother? Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness in the building. Good afternoon, my brother. Salute, family. Salute. Glad you in the building. Yeah, J. Cole had a fire verse on that joint. Shout out to my comrade, Mr. Sutton on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute. Shout out to Boot Camp in the building. What up, Boot Camp? Salute. Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the share. Shout out to my man Bucket. What up, Bucket? Salute, Bucket. It's my guy right there. Spiritual healing is the prerequisite to a man's internal healing. Yes, sir. Shout out to my man Intellectual Novice in the building. Yes, sir. That's a fact. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you. Good to see you, sweetheart. Shout out to you. Glad you're in the building. Glad you're in the building. She says hi, everyone. Shout out to my man Club Fortune. What up, Club Fortune? Salute, salute. UFO in the building. What up, UFO? Carly Davidson. shout out to you, UFO. Man, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Y'all see today's show. Like I said, I won't be long, but this is the beginning of a new series. Black men have forgotten about this, where we're gonna go through some things that we've forgotten about, man, that we need to be reminded. And one of those things, one of the most important things, is spiritual guidance. I'm not here to preach to nobody today. I'm not here to offend anyone. Let me go ahead and make this disclaimer. I'm not here to offend anyone, anyone's religion, or anything of that nature. I'm not here to push anything on you guys. I'm just here to speak on today's show. All right. So I want to make that clear. I want to put that disclaimer out there. I don't want nobody coming in the chat room arguing or none of that. You know, we not here to debunk the Bible and debunk the Quran, and we're not here for that. All right. If you want to do that, you can go to Sonetta TV. If you want to debate about religion and you know, go to Sonetta. This is a place where men have serious discussions. We're having a discussion. Okay. So for discussion purposes only, I'm not here to offend anyone. And if I do, my apologies. If I offend you in your religion, that's what this conversation is not about. Okay. The first thing, and one of the most important things that us brothers have forgotten about is spiritual guidance. And I'm saying that because I'm one of those brothers. Okay. I'm one of those brothers that, you know, at one point thought it all was about me. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. At one point in my life, I'm not even gonna lie, I thought it was all about me. Anything that happens in my life, any good, any bad, it was all about me. I was in control of everything. I'm the reason why this did happen. I'm the reason why it didn't happen. I'm the reason why it won't happen. That was me. That was me. I also was one of them dudes that floated through different, you know, schools of thought. You know, one minute I'm over here, then the next minute I'm over here, then the next minute I'm over here. You know, it's a journey. It's a journey. But, and I don't know if it's just me, but when you on that journey, you really don't really go too far away from what you always knew to be true or what you've doubted at some point. What up, cuzzo? Hoodie said, yeah, me too. Facts. I'm telling you, man. And I'm here to tell brothers today, we got to be honest with ourselves and admit that the older we get, the more mature we become. Let me just not say older, because it don't have nothing to do with age. But the more mature we become, right? We begin to understand that, hey, we're not in control of this shit. We're not. We're not. We're not in control of this shit. And I never said this, but I'm going to say this now. What really made me realize that I'm not in control of this shit, I'm only in control of this shit, meaning me, right? Is when my dad passed away. That's when I really realized that you're not in control of shit. You're not. It has nothing to do with how healthy you could be. You're not in control. See, I never believed that, when it's your time, it's your time. That shit is true. That shit is true. See, we get caught up in thinking, well, we men, so the men's supposed to do this, and the man's supposed to do that, and men's supposed to, yeah, but men are fallible. Men are fallible. And this is what I want us to start understanding, black men. There is no Superman, nigga. Even Superman got a kryptonite. Understand this. Understand this, bro. We have somebody that we bow to. And see, a lot of us really haven't done that in a long time. We haven't done that in a long time. We really have not sat down and thought about how thankful we need to be. See, we be running around here thinking we done did every goddamn thing. I work, I put the food on the table, I put the bread on the table. Nigga, do you think you woke yourself up this morning? You really think you did? I know why, because I used to think that. I used to think I be waking myself up in the morning. And you have people out here today that will try to justify that you wake yourself up every day. So if you don't wake up tomorrow, you did that too? See, this is why I'm speaking on this topic. Because we've moved far away from really what's real as men. If you think you woke yourself up today, if you don't wake up tomorrow, you made yourself, so You made yourself die then. Huh? So you have been in control of waking yourself up for the past 40 years. And on year 41, you decided you ain't want to wake up no more. Does that make sense? Sound off in the chat room, fellas. Does that make sense? If we're really in control, right? Why you ain't wake up on year 41? Can you explain it? No, you can't even tell me why you didn't. Because you don't even know why, nigga. You don't even know why. You don't know who turns your TV off. You don't even know. But we be, as men, we be walking around here thinking we do. Because we men. We men. What? I'm a man. I'm guilty of it too. What? I'm what? What? Shout out to my brother Ebo. Salute, bro. He said, facts, brother. Fate is fate. And we ain't got nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with us. Facts. Shout out to my man Ebo. Salute, bro. Intellectual novice says, I became more audited. I can't pronounce that. And thankful for what I have and will have as I got older. I noticed that. That's that's a natural occurrence for some men. Not all, but some. Hoodie said it took me to be homeless. Listen to this, fellas. Listen to this. This is a testimony right here. Shout out to my man Hoodies Up. Go support Hoodies Up too. He's a comedian. This dude is a comedian. And I noticed that comedians, right? Because that's what I call you, Hoodies Up. That's why I support you. You drop jewels, but you a comedian, bro. You a comedian. That's what I consider you. He says it took me to be homeless to understand that I wasn't in control. God set me down and I had to analyze myself. It was a hard journey. You see that, bro? This how he got sat down, by being homeless. And God had to show him, I'm in control. Me, not you. I made you a man. You ain't a man without me, nigga. This is what I'm realizing. This, nigga, if you ain't got no spiritual connection, nigga, don't even call yourself a man. Don't do it, bro. And this don't have nothing to do with women. This don't have nothing to do with women. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm talking about being a man. You can't tell me God ain't never revealed himself to you in your life at some point. And you talking that man shit. See, this is the shit we forgot about. That's why some of us got to be homeless. Some of us got to lose a parent. Some of us got to lose a child. Some of us got to lose our freedom. Shout out to all my bros that's behind the wall. That's God sitting you down. And what you niggas do, you niggas come out of jail and forget about that spiritual guidance. You forget. You forgot who you leaned on when nobody was there. Yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, when the jury was gone, when the rollie was gone, yeah, when the stacks was gone, when all the polo was gone, who you was talking to at night, nigga? When the homies wasn't there, when the set wasn't there, who you was talking to, nigga? Who you was talking to? Huh, black man? Who gave you south, nigga? Who kept you safe behind them prison walls? Wasn't no fucking gang. You know who kept you safe? You know who made sure you left that place alive? Nigga, you know who it was? It was God. You forgot that. You forgot about that. And then we be wondering why, as men, our lives be so fucked up and chaotic. Because we forgot who to put first. The one who gave us the way to order our lives as men. We forgot that. We forgot that part. Yeah, what happened? You forgot about that. Yeah, when all of them was gone. Oh, the girls. Yeah, yeah, because when you get behind them walls, them chicks don't matter no more. You forgot about that. You forgot about what was important to men. What's supposed to be important to men. See, men not supposed to do shit for women. You don't exist for a woman. See? You see? We forgot this. We forgot about spiritual guidance. We forgot about who give us advice. We forgot about that. Who give us the energy to keep going. You forgot. You know, the same person who gave you your life purpose. As a man, this before you have a family. Before. See, a lot of us forgot about this. Who you supposed to be before you became a dad? Before you became a husband? What God wrote in the book for you that you supposed to be doing? How are you supposed to help the world with your gifts and talents? Because that's why he gave it to you. He ain't give it to you so you could just go do business and get money. That's a side effect, nigga. He gave us gifts and talents so we can make the world a better place and to show the world and prove to the world who God is, nigga. That's what men supposed to do. The men, we, us. This ain't got nothing to do with no women. Don't come in my chat talking about, well, what the women supposed to do? Don't come in my chat with that shit. Take your ass back to second grade. Don't come in here with that today. Don't come in here. But what if the women don't listen? Don't come in here with that. We talking about man shit. See? You know them times when you're feeling lonely as a man? Who you think we supposed to go to? When we feel like nobody hears us, nobody understands, nobody feels us, who you think we supposed to go to? Huh? Who you think we supposed to go to? See, a lot of us was taught to go and throw it on our women. And I'm not saying that you're not supposed to go and express yourself to your woman, especially your wife. I'm not saying that. But that internal shit that bother men, that only men know about, you're not supposed to take that to your woman, bro. We got to take that to the bros and to God. This is why y'all hear me say we our own agency. You got to take that to your bros. And if you don't want to take that to your bros, before you take it to your bros or after you take it to your bros, you got to take it to God, bro. Because this is what I'm realizing. That's who got the real answers for black men. Not no motherfucking politician, not Puff Daddy, not Jay-Z, not a financial plan. God, nigga. Because that's why you woke up today. That's why you escaped your hood, all the shit you grew up around, your homies that died and went to jail and still in jail, but you free. That's God, nigga. You oh no, that was you. That was you. You did it. Then why your man didn't? Then why your man couldn't escape? Your man got clapped the first day he came out and started hustling. Oh, that wasn't God. Oh, you don't believe in shit like that, right? Oh, that's a coincidence. Oh, so you got out on, you made it out on your own because you was just so smart. I'm a thinker. I'm a smart man. Oh, that's why you think somebody ain't blow your head off? Even though when they put that gun in your face and it jammed? Oh, that was because of you. When he ain't turned your face to a baked potato? Oh, that was because of you. Huh? That was because of you. Oh, okay. That was because of you. Lucky you. Shout out to my brother Po Boy Films in the building. Salute, bro. What up, D's? Shout out to D's in the building. Shout out to Boogeyman. What up, Boogeyman? He said, matter of fact, my parents taught me about God. Man, oh man. Salute, bro. Shout out to Maybach. What up, Maybach? Salute, my brother. He said, and God allows you to go through things to show you who he is and who you are as a man. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. So you think you made it out of the Jordan Down projects because you was a gangster. See, this is what these niggas do, and they come online and do. Yeah, you know, cause I made it out because I was the real one. No, you made it out because of that, you know, that Jesus piece you got on your chest. That's why you made it out, nigga. Because you believed in God. Yeah, nigga, God saved you. Yeah. That's why when you was in jail, you was reading the Quran. Yeah. Uh-huh. I know, nigga. My family come from that. I got a great uncle who died in prison, a gangster. That's why I'm not moved by none of that stuff. I'm not moved by that stuff, man. Because I know my grandfather, my uncles, and my uncles that's out of jail, that's I know that they didn't go through that shit for me to still show and prove that this is the type of men that we are. No. What Jay-Z said? I went through it, so you ain't gotta go through that. See? They took the fall for things so we didn't have to do it. We don't have to fall to those things as men. You see? But see, if we always in alignment with God, he come on, man, he always spank us on our ass, fellas. And let us know, hey boy, better tighten up. Hey, you doing too much out here. You doing too much out here. See, what a lot of us do as men, we allow the world and all these carnal things to start jading our perspective on who's really at work and what's really going on. See, a lot of times we so busy as men fighting the devil, fighting the negative forces, that we be forgetting that, yo, you could take a break because I already told you won. See, we be forgetting that. The things that we try to go to our women and lean on, we need to use, that's what we use God for. See? And it's not because we're not supposed to bring it to them, or they not supposed to hear it, or they not supposed to understand. It's that they can't really help. All they can do is listen. They don't really know what to do because it's a man thing. It's a man thing. So you got to take that to God. You got to take that to your bros. Because it's some shit that's going on within you that she could sympathize and empathize with, but she don't understand because she's not a man. And too many times today, black men, we take that shit to our women and thinking that she's supposed to know what to do with it and know where to put it. She don't. Because let's just be honest, fellas, a lot of our women don't know what to do with their own shit. A lot of them want us to help them with their shit. Notice I said want. I didn't say need. So don't kill me, ladies. Notice I said want, not need. Okay? Because I know you strong and independent and you don't need a man. You want a man. All right? I understand. But notice, fellas, they be wanting us to help them unpack their shit. And we know as men that have done that with women, that shit is crucial. Let's just be real, fellas. That shit is like trying to climb up a mountain. Let's just be honest. Shout out to my brother, Intellectual Novice. I appreciate the super chat, bro. He says, I used to tell my boys all the time that the inner voice in your head is your spirit, letting you know which path to take and what path to avoid. Man, that's a powerful, powerful thing to tell them boys, man. Because that voice is the shit we ignore when we want to do what we want to do as men. We ignore that. And y'all can sound off in the chat room and tell me if that's facts or not. But we ignore that inner voice that's in our head that's saying, don't go to her hood. She lives in the projects. Why are you going to Brevoort projects? And you not from over there. That's that voice in our heads, fellas. But we listen to the music that's playing in our pants. And we end up going to Brevoort projects and getting robbed. We end up going to Brevoort projects and getting robbed. And probably stripped and pistol whipped too. Because we didn't listen to that inner voice that was telling us which path to avoid. and now that I'm older, I understand that path is chasing your dick. Don't run, don't be one of them dudes. Because chasing your dick will get you killed. Hey, Shonda. Shonda says, salute, brother DS1, and much respect. Great topic and much needed discussion. Thank you so much, Shonda. I appreciate it. Oh, come on, Boogeyman. He said DS1 sound like my pastor. Shout out to my man Boogeyman. What up, Spotlight? Shout out to my man Spotlight B-Ball in the building. He said, spiritual right up my alley, Elohim of Israel. Yes, sir. Salute. Salute, Spotlight B-Ball. D said, Hov is back, life stories. Sold you rap niggas acting like I sold you crack. Like I told you sell drugs. No, Hov did that. So hopefully you won't go through that. Right. Classic bars. Absolutely. Facts, D's. Being a man in it isn't an easy task. That's why we will need the Most High's advice and our boys because they're going through it as well. Absolutely. Absolutely, because that's when it starts. It starts when we're young boys, when we're young. Maybach says, I turned 47 years young yesterday. Happy born day, my brother. Never thought that I'd be here at this age, the way I was moving back in the 90s. It was the Most High, first and myself second. Absolutely, Maybach. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Shout out to OG in the building. OG said, I used to think during my morning walks that I was talking to myself trying to figure things out. Then I realized I was talking to God. Salute. Salute, man. I do it all the time, OG. I do it all the time. But we have forgotten about spiritual guidance, black men. That's who we really bring our problems to. And I don't mean every problem. Well, every problem. Let me clear that up. Every problem, but those internal issues, we gotta bring it to God, man. Because really everything and everybody else are just the pieces to the puzzle. But the architect, come on, man. And a lot of us thought for a long time, including myself, that we was in control of this shit. But when you wake up every day of your life and you got your parents and you just get a phone call out of nowhere, like a split second, you're one parent short. And not just that, but how it happened with my dad proved to me and God showed me who he was in that situation. If I never believed God was real, God, I know that for sure now. My father took his last breath 5 minutes before the ball dropped. Took his last breath. Didn't didn't tell my stepmoms nothing. Didn't nothing. Got up, fell back down, took his last breath on the couch. If God is not real, come on, man. That's how my dad went out. He didn't suffer. He wasn't murdered. He didn't choke. He wasn't sitting on life support. He wasn't a vegetable. He wasn't in a coma. That's literally how it happened. That's how it was explained to me. That's how it happened. And everybody who went and saw my dad, because my dad died in the house, they said, your dad looked like he's asleep. Your dad looked like your dad looks like he's sleeping. Because it take hours for the coroner to come. So he was in there with my stepmoms for some hours. My stepmom said she kept wanting to go in there and wake my dad up. He looked like he was asleep. See, that's when I knew my my whole my whole perspective on things changed. Because I knew then at that point that I was never in control. That it was nothing I could do. It was nothing nobody could do. You see, that was real to me. Just like my man Old Dog, shout out to Hoodies Up again. He said it took him to be homeless. When God revealed himself to him, he had to be homeless. Some dudes got to go to jail to see God. Hey, Bunny, how you doing? Thank you, Shonda. I appreciate it. No doubt, boot camp, man. Salute. In that moment, me, me just, I just spoke to my dad. I actually just sent my dad a care package. My dad never opened it up. Never opened it up. Did he know something we didn't know? This what everybody asks. Did he know something we didn't know? And for him to look like he was asleep, what you just said, Boogeyman, it looked like he just allowed, you know, he allowed God to take him. See? Because he looked like he was asleep. He wasn't crying. He wasn't hurting. He didn't cough. Like he didn't try to fight it. Like it was what it was, and he just let it be. You see? And a lot of us be living this life forgetting, right? Because we the man, but we be forgetting. No, you a man. You not the man, nigga. You a man. You probably the man in your house. Yeah, you the man of your house, but you not the man. Nah, bro. You not. You not. Because you not in control of you waking up tomorrow. Because if I ask all of y'all, if y'all wanted to wake up tomorrow, y'all would say yeah. But I can also ask you, well, how did you wake up today? How you woke up today? Do you know? Well, I just woke up, nigga. What you mean? I just woke up. Well, what if you don't wake up tomorrow? Well, I just didn't wake up. Then who's in control of that then? You see? Then who's in control? If you want to wake up tomorrow, but you don't, who decided that you didn't wake up? You. But you just said you wanted to wake up. So then that means that you will command yourself to wake up, correct? Then why didn't you? Because you didn't command yourself to wake up this morning, nigga. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself, man. There is no brotherhood without God. This is why there's no black brotherhood. This is why. Because God, the true and living God, not, the true and living God. Because you do know Satan is a God. See, so don't get that mixed up when I'm just saying God. Because your God could be a golden calf, nigga. Your God could be the gun. Your God could be money. And these are the things we worship in today as men. Because we want to take the place of God. It was already written that this is what men will do. Okay? This is what men will do. So, we got the bag. Our bag is up. We got the bag. I'm the shit. So I run this. I'm that nigga. And then God show up in your life and reveal that he real to you when your ass is now an amputee. Mm-hmm. Remember, you was just the man. I'm that nigga. Now you don't have any legs. Hi, God's here. Remember, you was that nigga. You was smashing all the chicks. Now you're paralyzed from the waist down. You can't even feel when you piss. Remember that? Oh, you forgot about God, nigga. That's what happened. And that's why you're not dead. Because now he wants you to use what happened to you as a testimony to other men. Yeah, I used to have 10 blocks. I used to run 10 blocks. Them niggas ran down on me and tried to kill me. And I had to learn how to walk again. Yeah. Because I was playing with the devil. Yeah, I was running around here playing with the devil. That's what I was doing. Thinking I'm that nigga. Because the devil told you that. You start getting all that money. You start getting all that clout. And your ego start growing. And you're having a bunch of, wild, sensual sex. And all of these weird places. And you're taking trips. And you're eating all of this poisonous food you ain't supposed to eat. The devil gave you the world at your fingertips. And here come cancer. See, y'all be playing out here. See, I'm watching. I'm watching how God is showing up in people's life. I'm watching it. I'm talking about in my personal life. What's going on with my friends and people I love. I'm watching it. Oh, you thought it was a game? Boop! Watch this. Oh, now you believe me, right? Now you believe me. You believe me now? What up, MR? Salute. I'm watching it. What 50 Cent said? Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the happened to you? God revealed himself after a bunch of tornadoes in his life. You thought it was all about you, didn't you? You thought it was all about you, right? You was going around treating people bad, shitting on everybody, talking shit about people. Yeah, that nigga broke. Yeah, that nigga fucked up. Yeah, I ain't helping nobody. Cause when I ain't have nothing, nobody didn't do nothing for me. Now the money gone. Now the money gone. What you doing now? Oh, now you want to pray. But see, we know who you praying to. And this is what we got to stop doing as men. We got to know when we praying to God and when we praying to the devil. Because a lot of us be praying to the devil. That's what we be doing. We be praying to the devil. That's what we be doing. That's what we be doing. Because see, when you pray to the devil, that's spiritual guidance too. You do know that, right? That's spiritual guidance too. When you in the streets, you doing all that. That's nigga, you praying to the devil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You pray to the devil. And we know it. See, as men, we know. But see, we in a time now where if you know, you better act accordingly. Better act accordingly. Better act accordingly. You better act like you know. See, because, and I'm going to speak for myself. See, when I realized how real God was, I knew he ain't really nothing to play with. Like, he really not nothing to play with. And a lot of us black men have been playing around for too long. And what I mean by playing around is we've been destroying each other, destroying our families for too long. This why you seeing niggas getting wiped out. This why you seeing niggas getting wiped out too. This why you see this. See? See, because you got to remember, God is always in control. Because see, some people, some men, guess how they learn who God is? When they die. And I thank God that God didn't reveal himself to me in that way. He ain't have to go, hey, come here. He ain't have to do that to me. To show and prove. Oh, you think it's a game. You think it's a game. See, he didn't have to do that to me. But he did it to some of my friends. He did it to some of your friends. He did it to some people in your family. Because as men, we forgot who was in charge and we start dancing with the devil. As men, we let these control our life. We let lust and greed control our life as men. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, we don't? The last show we talked about the digital strip club. What is the digital strip club all about? Lust and greed. Lust and greed. See, this is the shit that black men allowed to conquer us because we think we could beat it on our own. Be honest with yourself, fellas. Most of us fight the devil every day, every hour. Why you think they say an idle mind is the devil's playground? Soon as you want to relax, here come the devil right in your head. Right in your head. Don't lie to yourself. Tell the truth. Fellas, be real. You know you didn't want to break that woman's heart, but you couldn't control your lust, nigga. Right? Because you had to go to the party. And see, then niggas wonder why I stay in the house. See, you gonna go to the party and you gonna think, nah, I'm gonna just go chill. Next thing you know, you at the Econo Lodge. True or false? True or false? Shout out to my brother Alonzo Hall. Salute, bro. Yeah. Come on. Come on. That joint about a mile down from the club. You just wanted to go out because you ain't been out. Had come that lust demon. And fellas, we gotta understand that this shit is real. We gotta stop thinking, oh, we're men. Nigga, do you know what lust is? Do you know what lust is? Yeah. Do you understand what that is? When she pull up on you and it's like you can't say no. Nigga, that's lust. That's lust, nigga. She come around you, you start feeling like, oh, it's going down. Y'all know the feeling I'm talking about. And you damn near start stuttering because you can't say no. You can't because you ain't never practiced, nigga. Because you think you in control. No, nigga, no. Why do you think, fellas? Why do you think we end up saying, oh, she a demon? Oh, she a throat demon. Nigga, we're calling them that because we're speaking to our lust. That's why we calling her a throat demon. Nigga, we talking about our lust. That's what we talking about. You think you making fun of her when, nigga, you describing what you on. What are you talking about? Nigga, she not gonna say no. And she look good. And she smelling good. And she not saying no. She telling you to come on. Come on, you scared? You ever ran into one of them fellas? What, you scared? Oh, you scared of me. One of those. Yeah. Really get you piped up. Really get you piped up like, oh, she think I'm scared? Watch this. Got him. Got him. Yeah. Yeah, yep. I ran into them too. Oh, you scared? Scared of what? Oh, I'm scared? Watch this. You fell for it, nigga. 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 Those be the same women that be on social media making these types of posts. It's how you know. It's how you know lust is a demon, y'all. These the women that get you caught up in your lust. Then they come on. Then they come on Facebook and say some shit like this. I'm tired of niggas in my inbox who got girlfriends. Yup, I'm talking to you, nigga. Now she knows your girl is on your page. See how we be setting ourselves up, fellas? And you know what we do? We blame her. Yo, she was supposed to. No, nigga, you was supposed to never fuck with her. That's what you was supposed to do. But that lust, nigga, that lust. See, because you think lust is sex. Nigga, lust is all around. Sex is an energy. Intercourse is the act. Sexual intercourse is the act. Sex is an energy. Nigga, it's sex all around us. Just look at a billboard. Fellas, this shit is real. And we think we can handle this shit on our own, and we can't. This is why we need brotherhood. Because we need to be able to come and have these conversations. Because only we understand this from our perspective as men. Do women deal with it too? Yeah, but they deal with it the way they deal with it because they're women. So let them talk about that. What up, T Church? Salute. Boot Camp says, I just lost one on the rail, making her ass wait. Shout out to my man, Boot Camp. Shonda says, those demonic temptress are known for creating strong soul ties. Absolutely. Absolutely. And your soul is tied to a demon. Absolutely, Shonda. Shout out to my brother, Self University. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Sports for America in the building says, most of these men are not ready for these types of conversations. That's true. That's true. But here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we getting brothers ready to have them. You know why? Because over here, we're not afraid to have them. You know why? Because over here, this is not a paid platform sponsored by Nestle. So it's certain shit we can't talk about. No. So yeah, a lot of brothers aren't ready for this conversation because they're not privy to it. It's not brought to you in part by the NBA. Maybe if a conversation like this was brought to you in part by Sports for America, you know, a brand that us men could trust and we deal with, just as an example, Sports for America, then maybe more you and people like you will say, oh, this brand is connected to a media company that promotes this type of stuff. You see? But most of your big platforms, you know, are brought to you in part by Body Armor and, bars, what is it called? Amsterdam vodka, and so when you brought to you on part by Amsterdam vodka, you're not going to be talking about spiritual guidance unless you talk about the liquor leading you to a bar or to a hoe house, which is not going to be over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. You see? So I agree with that, Sports for America, but we got to make it more readily available to one another as men too. This is why I always ask y'all to share the broadcast. Especially if you're a fellow black man, you should be sharing these shows. You see? So more men could know where to find men who are having the conversation instead of just having to stumble upon it, or I know a lot of you brothers who find me, y'all also found out about me through black women, because I know a lot of black women share my stuff. And they don't just share it on a community tab, they share it on Instagram, they text it to men, all of that type of stuff. So as brothers, we gotta step our agency game up, man. At least do what's free and share the message out to other brothers. Put it in your group chats and all of that. Y'all niggas put pictures of Brittany Renner in y'all group chats. but y'all won't share the brothers who having a real conversation about our issues with the bros. Come on, fellas. Come on now. Come on now. We're our own agency. Come on. Let's do it. Yes, sir. That's a fact, Boo Kent. Shout out to my man Mo Fax. Shout out to Mo Fax. Just because they aren't ready for these conversations doesn't mean they aren't being impacted by these topics. Great point, Mo Fax. Especially a lot of the young brothers too. Because a lot of people on here be saying, oh, ain't no young black men listening to y'all. That's a goddamn lie. Because like my brother Mo Fax just said, even if they aren't ready for the conversation, they're being impacted by it. And they're also discussing it too. They're discussing it too. Sure is. A lot of them are on Discord, in their Discord servers. They're in their Twitch chats and all of that, discussing this stuff that they hear coming from black men off black YouTube. Especially all of this relationship stuff. This is why y'all heard me denounce the pill ideology, because young brothers is listening to that and they running with it. And that shit is toxic information, man. They're going to run into a goddamn wall. Salute, Cartel. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to MR. MR says, bro, I was driving. You had me dying talking about watch this. Bro said, I've been there. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. And it's like, we can't even, it's like when it get like that, it's hard. It'd be hard for us to be like, nah, I'm good. Let's just be honest, fellas. Come on, man. Alonzo says, bro, can I put my link in the chat? Yeah, for sure. Let me give you a wrench, bro. So you can put your link in the chat. Yeah, you can put your link in the chat, bro. Yes, sir. Go ahead, bro. I made you a mod so you could put your link in the chat. Shout out to Joe Blast. What up, Joe Blast? Well, fellas, we've forgotten about this. We've forgotten about spiritual guidance. And when we feel like nobody is there, we know who's there. We know who's always listening. Like OG said earlier, he thought he was talking to himself till he figured out he was talking to God. and you just made me realize that, because I do it all the time. I'm not ashamed to say it. So I I be talking to God too, OG. Maybe I be talking to God. You know, I be answering. I be animated, you know, for real. But in our deepest, darkest times, man, that's where we go to. That's where we go. That's where we go, man. And remember that this is a process. This is a process. It's still a process for me. I don't have it figured out. This is something that was revealed to me that I see within myself now. Like, damn, I forgot about this. See, I forgot that spiritual value is the first value in life, especially for a man. Your integrity, your character, all of that's spiritual value. But you don't have none of those things if you don't have God. This is why spineless niggas, toothless, spineless, yellow belly, cock sucking bastards, they with the devil. They over there playing with the devil. That's why they're like that. See, that's why they're like that. Because they're void of character. They're void of God. God is what give you character. You can't say you a stand-up man and you believe in the devil. You ain't no stand-up man. You sit down when you piss. You're not a stand-up man. When you a snake to your brother, you're not a stand-up man. You crawl around on your belly. That's what you do. You's a spider. That's what you are. Because you're being led by a malefic spirit. See? Because a lot of you niggas don't even know that Satan is a god. Y'all don't know that. God is a title. I believe in God. But I'm going to go touch kids. Africa Bambaataa. He believes in the devil. See that? That's his God. That's his God. The devil. Lucifer, son of the morning. I'm from the murder capital where we murder for capital. He's telling you. Who always wanted to be in the place of God? The devil. That's why Jay-Z calls himself Hova. I am the human version of God. He's the devil. That's what he's telling you. If you just take it, it's not rocket science. It's literally hidden in plain sight with these people. It's right in your face. You just blinded by the Maybach. You're blinded by the billions and how they never have to struggle. You're blinded by that. You're blinded by that. But he's telling you, I'm from the murder capital where we murder for capital. Who murders for capital? Huh? Who? What's the spirit that reign over America in the Western world? Lucifer, the devil. The devil. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. The devil. It's in your face. But as men, we forgot this, man. Because we allowed our carnal, sinful nature as men take over really who we supposed to be and who we supposed to represent as black men. As black men. So we supposed to communicate better with one another and work together because who we represent. See, we don't work together and say we can't and say we got to be separated because who does that represent? Who does that represent? Hmm? Separation, confusion, chaos, violence, disease, destruction. Who does that represent? What God brings that to the people? Hmm? The devil told us to stay separate. The devil told us not to work together because we niggas. That's the devil told you that, black man. So we can't forgive one another so our kids can live in a better world. We can't forgive one another, bro. You hate me over an argument. Who told you you should hate me because we had an argument? Bro, you think I want to see you fail because we had a beef on YouTube, nigga? You think I want you think I don't want you to feed your kids no more and live a certain way? You think I wish harm on you? That shit ain't even in me, bro. I'm not that type of dude. That's a sucker nigga. Like most of you so-called gangsters are. Suckers. You know why? You know why you're a sucker? Because you following the devil. You doing what come easy to you, nigga. Yeah, I said it. You doing what come easy to you. Cause chaos and confusion. Weak ass nigga. Yeah, I said you weak ass nigga. That's why you want to get gangster. Because you weak. Because that's all you know how to do. Because you can't get in compliance. You can't get in line with what's real, nigga. That's why you gotta kill me. To show you a gangster. And then the devil get rid of your dumb ass and laugh at you. And then you're sitting in jail for the rest of your life, crying for God and forgiveness. All because you've forgotten about this. You ain't even know you was being led by the devil. You thought you was leading yourself. See, any nigga who think he just leading himself is being led by the devil. Because the devil is egotistical. The devil is full of himself. The devil thought he did everything and didn't have to give acknowledgement to God. So that whole attitude is devilish. The whole attitude. But see, as men, we gotta learn how to keep that down because it can easily be summoned. And in some of us men, it is summoned by a hair trigger. The rage could be summoned easily. Some days you wake up on the wrong side of the bed. And all somebody got to do is say the wrong thing and you turn into Godzilla and throw your life away. And then the devil like, ha, ha, good job. Another one of God's men in jail forever. Yay! Yay! Another one. We forgot about this, fellas. We forgot about this, man. We forgot about this. Mm-hmm. We forgot about this. Because we play with God. Because we play with God. And you know why we play with God? Because we play with the goddamn devil. This is why, as men, we play with God. Because we play with the devil every fucking day. This is why we think we could play with God. Till God showed me I could take your breath the moment you get off the goddamn couch, little nigga. Little homie. I'm the big homie. I could take your breath as soon as you get up off your couch and you'll never take another one. That's what God showed me. That's the big homie. That's the big homie. That's the big homie. My father went to get off the couch and took his last breath in life. Do y'all know how surreal that is? Do y'all know that? You can get off the couch and take your last breath of existence here on this plane. And niggas be running around here thinking they done everything. Y'all be y'all playing out here, man. Y'all always hear me say that. Y'all niggas think it's a game. I be saying that for a reason, man. One of my childhood friends took his life 2 years ago on New Year's Eve, the same day my dad died. One of my childhood friends took his life the year prior. Y'all think it's a game. He said, Happy New Year's, everyone, and went and blew his brains out. Y'all niggas think this shit is a joke? Because he got tired of fighting the devil. He got tired of fighting the devil. Y'all niggas think this shit is a joke. The same day, New Year's Eve. Yep. Happy New Year. And went in the closet in his house and blew his brains out. See why I say we got to take shit to God? I think this shit is a game. So we just gonna keep letting the devil win, huh, black men? Because that's who out here destroying and doing all this pillaging. It's the devil working through us. It's the devil, nigga. That ain't you. You know that ain't you. Nigga, you used to watch wrestling. You ain't no killer. Fuck you talking about? You ain't no killer. We used to watch wrestling, nigga. That's the devil. I know, nigga. We used to drink Kool-Aid together and watch cartoons. You ain't no gangster. You let the devil confuse you, nigga. I know you. Remember we was little. Yeah, you used to run out in the hallway with your Superman drawers on, nigga. Remember that? Remember we used to come scream at the window, yo, come outside. You ain't no killer. That's the devil, homie. That's the devil, bro. You know that. You ain't never tell me when I grow up, I want to be a killer. Nigga, I want to sell crack. Bro, that's the devil, bro. That's the devil. Playing on our desires, bro. They know we grew up. The devil, he know we fucked up. We in the hood. You know that? Come on, bro. That wasn't you. You know that. Why you made yourself, why did you psych yourself out and make you believe that this is me? Bro, you let the devil win. We let the devil in and we letting the devil win. Listen to the music. They tell you in the music. We on demon time. They telling you. So that means you being led by the devil. If you on demon time, homie, you being led by the devil. So why you talking about you going to the masjid? Are you trying to pray them demons off you? Huh? Or excuse me, the jinn? Hmm? You know that alcohol is a jinn. Them pills that is prescribed by evil scientists that work for these corporations in America. You know, they believe in the devil. They atheists and Satanists. Them same people who's distributing them pills in your neighborhood through the dark web that you're buying and selling to people. Yeah, the devil. Yeah, I know. That's why it's called the dark web. The real internet, where the devil do all his work at. Where you think all the drugs is getting funneled from in our neighborhoods today? Where you think the drugs are coming from? Telegram. The dark web. Guns, pills, fentanyl, zombie land. You ever heard of a rapper named AR Ab? He rapped all about being possessed by demons. And I used to love Ab. He literally rapped about being possessed by the jinn. How he popped pills and used to go kill people and send people on killing missions. He rapped about this. He rapped about this for years. He from Philadelphia. One of the top rappers in Philly that never got a record deal. He in prison right now. 40 years. Yeah. Playing with the devil. That's why he in jail. He know he Muslim. He know he was playing with them demons. That's how he was getting all that money. Because he said it. He said it in his raps. When we gonna start being real with ourselves, fellas? We shouldn't have to keep going to jail for 50 years. Come on now. Come on. Hey, Queens of Virtue. How you doing? Right. Me too, bro. Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage. Me too. Sting. Sting. Ultimate Warrior. I had wrestling buddies. Come on, man. You telling me you know gangster? We was outside wrestling together. Shut up, nigga. Stop playing with me. Trying to impress the devil, nigga. Shit don't impress me and you don't scare me. T Church says, yup, now he in the pen. Yup. Yup. Great to see you, Queens of Virtue. Shalom to you too, by the way. But we forgot about this, fellas. Spiritual guidance is first. Remember what we said. Character is currency. Character is spiritual value, integrity, resilience, ambition, discipline, determination. It's all got to do with God. That's what this got to do with. The true and living God, by the way, not the devil. Not Ghost Rider. Not Leviathan. Not the Baphomet. See, I used to be on all that type of time. I know. I used to talk that occult shit and the occult. Yeah. And then I started looking at what that occult shit do to people. And all them dudes that's in the conscious community talking that occult shit, they got sick and died. Bobby Hemmett caught 2 strokes playing with that occult shit. Putting up altars and Obatala Wolapala Badapata. His ass caught 2 strokes, almost died, paralyzed. I watched them. I pay attention. All them people talking that occult shit catch wild diseases. But I thought you believe in the occult. I thought how you get sick? Some spirits. That's how you got sick. Some spirits you playing with. The malefic spirits that you conjuring up to get earthly possessions and gain. Then them shits turn back around and give you cancer. Y'all think it's a game, though. Y'all think it's a game. What's up, Gloria Miller? She says there are 474 abortions for every 1,000 Black pregnancies in the USA. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right, Rob Van Dam, Sabu, the Dudley Boys. Facts, my brother. Salute to my comrade in the building. Shout out to my brother, the Book of Rome. Facts. See, I was a part of that stuff. I knew about all that stuff. I was reading into all of that, wearing unks, all that shit. But if you notice, the occult people that practice that occult stuff, you notice when they start getting older, they hide. You don't see them like that no more because they be deteriorating and they don't want you to see it. They deteriorating. You better believe it, girl. Better believe it. T Church says, I'm glad you're preaching. I'm glad you preaching real life gospel. Man, salute, man. But I just wanted to come to y'all with this today. This is the beginning of the new series. Black men have forgotten about this. We forgotten about this, man. This is episode 1. We will be back tomorrow. God willing, we will be back tomorrow with episode 2 of this series. Black men have forgotten about this. Black men have forgotten about this. See, it always starts with spiritual value. So it always starts with, man, we forgot about spiritual guidance and what spirit is actually guiding us. We forgot about this, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to everyone for coming through. If you have financially supported today's show, I appreciate it. Whether you hit the super chat, whether you hit the PayPal or the Venmo that's going across the screen, it's very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate y'all being here. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all share today's show. And don't forget, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Let me know what you think of the start of this new series. Black men have forgotten about this. Leave your comments in the comment section. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what y'all want to hear on this series. I'm taking suggestions too. I already got topics for each episode or whatever, but I'm taking suggestions too. So get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Shout out to everyone in the building. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to my mods for always coming through and holding down the chizat for me. Much love, man. Much love. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.